What's up, people? We are back with more of Telltale Games' Game of Thrones. We're at the final episode, episode 6, so this game is gonna come to a conclusion. Alright, so from what I've read and heard overall about this game, that a lot of people have been very disappointed by it, and I can definitely understand their perspective or their opinion about it, because considering the possibilities that Telltale Games could have done with a game that's as rich in both story, universe, lore, whatever you want to call it, as Game of Thrones is, and just the title alone that it has. When you freaking say Game of Thrones, people on the street are just gonna turn around like, what? Did that guy say Game of Thrones? And they're just gonna be excited about it because Game of Thrones is fucking awesome, and I watch the TV shows as well, and for everyone that does so, probably just gets excited about the possibilities when hearing a game like this about Game of Thrones. And don't get me wrong, I've absolutely enjoyed the first 5 episodes, but there are just numerous sort of things where it's completely lacking. One of the things about the story that is just sort of completely sort of pulls you out of it, immersion wise, or just like sort of it removes a lot of the tension, is just the fact that it uses these real characters that are from the TV show. Like for example, the best example is probably like Ramsay Snow, because he's really fucking with your characters that you're playing in the game, and sure, you have options to try and retaliate against him, for example, but you just know, if you follow the TV series, you just know that Ramsay Snow is not gonna fucking die, so no matter what you do, you can't actually harm or touch him whatsoever. So that's one thing where you just already know right out of the gate, like, yeah, this guy is untouchable, because he's not, this game takes place, or at least in the story, the timeline of the story, it takes place past the moment where we're already far past in the TV series itself. I believe it started like right at the Red Wedding. That was at episode 1, and then this is somewhere leading up to somewhere near the recent events, but obviously not close enough to actually do anything or have some sort of impact on the story. At least I think so. But we don't know what this finale has in store for us, of course, because I think the North Grove is not something that has been explored that much in the TV show. It might be in the books, but I'm sorry, I didn't unfortunately read the books, so I'm not that knowledgeable about that fact, but it could be. But that's one of the things that I'm actually looking forward from this episode, is just knowing about the Northern Grove and just sort of seeing how they're gonna wrap up this story, because some of the characters are actually, I enjoyed some of them. Mira was pretty cool occasionally, and I actually made the wrong decision in episode 5 now, I remember. I mean, I actually did a previous recording of this where I just confused myself to shit with which choice I made, but okay, the choice that I made was to have Roderick survive, but that was not my intention. I wanted Asher to survive because he had the sellswords. He brought them over, and he was sort of, he had to go through a lot of trouble to convince them to come with us, and he was sort of the leader of them. And now that he is dead, which is the option that unfortunately was taken from me because the time ran out, Asher died. So I wanted Asher to live, but he died. So yeah, that's sort of the predicament that I'm in. I've considered replaying that final moment of episode 5 and continuing from there on with the right choice that I wanted to make, but that's just how I roll with Telltale Games. Like, regardless of what choice I make, I just go with it. Even if I sort of put a lot of thought into most choices where I have time, but in these sort of tension choices where you don't have that much time, I tend to fuck up every now and then, but I just roll with the punches. I have had several choices where just 1 millisecond after I made the choice, I've already regretted it, but yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. That's how I do it. So unfortunately, we got Roderick to go with us, but you know what? I believe in his leadership abilities to convince the sellswords to still fight for him. So yeah, let's continue with episode 6.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Ludd tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
Of course, Marjorie. How could I
You're
forget about
weak.
Lady Marjorie?
Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Oh yeah, this was pretty ridiculous too, honestly. Like, yeah, okay, I killed him, he deserved it. But regardless of which one you choose for your sentinel, the other one is going to betray you, which sort of sucks. Only because you basically didn't agree with him.
Damien, where are you? Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Finn!
Alright, Finn
They're
died.
everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing.
Wait, what? Okay, now I'm
Iron from
fucking
ice,
confused.
brother. Iron from ice.
Yeah, you're probably a bit confused right now, but I re-recorded the beginning part, so... Because I was really confused whether I actually picked the other one or not.
Can you see anything?
So,
Is it the North Grove?
if you're a little
don't
confused
know
about that,
yet.
I'm sorry, but yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Alright, the North Grove.
The
Ice
North
Dragon.
Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon?
The stars. Is that what he meant?
The Forrester sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. Hear the werewolves whisper. Haven't seen any werewolves this far north.
Haven't heard any whispers either. Oh, the stars though. The northern lights, they're so freaking amazing. That's one of the things that I would love to watch. Just see in real life. Does that look like an ice dragon? With a lot of imagination, I guess.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time.
Yeah, he
Not
seems
with
so
the condition
certain.
he's in.
I found it, Sylvie. Right under the eye of the Ice Dragon. Just like it says on the map. You hear that? Hey? It must be close.
I hope you're right. I don't know how much further he can go.
He's caught her, he's fine.
We need to keep moving.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
It burns. It burns like all 7 L's combined. Oh.
It's just his arm, he can walk.
Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well.
I'm not gonna make
And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back.
Did he
Promise
give me
me, Garrett.
permission to be with his sister?
I need to
Is
know
that
you'll
what it
do it.
was? No man
I won't
left
leave
behind.
you behind. Not now. Not ever. I don't want to hold you back. If Sylvie gets hurt because of it, or you, I mean this, Garrett. If I'm gone, Sylvie will need someone to look after her.
Don't you worry.
I know she's stubborn and proud, but she's a good person.
You know you can count on me.
Thank you, Garrett. I know she can hold her own, but she's still my little sister.
What are you doing?
I found nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north. We're lucky to have found it.
It sounds dangerous.
In the wrong hands, it can be deadly, but I know how to use it.
So you have the right hands?
Can you help?
Did she just seriously ask me, can you help me grab this poison over here? Alright. Oh, come on. What? Didn't I press W? There we go.
You see this?
The scratches.
Claw marks.
Oh no, that's
Whatever made this must be enormous.
Oh no. I'm not happy. What?
Gods.
Poor Rudolph.
It's been torn apart.
Do we have to touch it? Oh. At least we're wearing
It's not
gloves.
frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
What else is there? Werewood tree. Tell us Werewood tree.
Hear the werewoods whisper.
What did you see? Oh, look at him, he's crying blood. He's like, I saw the whole thing. Oh, it was so disgusting. Whisper to me.
Garrett!
Calm down! I don't have any Coca-Cola! Get it? Because of the commercials?
Shit! We have to cross the ice!
Just slide!
Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
God. Frickin' polar bear! The ice is gonna break. I'm telling you already, the ice is gonna break.
Garrett, come across!
Oh. Come on, Sylvie! Save me, girl! Come on, baby girl! Oh, Cotter! My big buddy Cotter! The potato fucker! He probably just saw me as a bag of potato and saw it drowning, like, I have to save my potatoes! My taters!
Seven hells. Come on!
Can we still turn around? I don't like going into deep dark caves. Alright, into the darkness we go. I can't see shit. What?
Oh.
You were right, Garrett.
Of course, I'm always right.
This has to be the North Grove.
Oh. Finally.
I knew it.
I knew it! I told you it was real!
I should have had more faith in you. Look! Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry!
Didn't we just screw them over right now by bringing in a grizzly bear into their house? Like, hey, we're visitors. Here's a polar bear as well. Have fun with that.
Garrett!
Okay, he's freaking angry. Run!
Run! Head for the village!
Help!
Help us!
Do something!
He's like... God damn it, I'm bad with names. The little one of the... You know who I mean, right?
High Vis.
Wait! No!
Is this the welcoming committee?
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Oh, episode 6. The Ice Dragon.
This kind of behavior among my handmaidens. One of you must answer for this. Did you think any of them could keep a secret? What were you thinking?
My lady, please.
I knew I heard it crying. Fuck it, we're going in.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting.
Still be polite, of course.
I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
Honestly, that doesn't sound like her.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark?
I don't...
Where's my key? I haven't seen it in weeks, and now my seal is locked in the armoire. Any ideas, Mira? Do you think our thief took that too?
My lady, please. I would never steal from you.
I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
I have your key, my lady. I was holding onto it for safekeeping.
Oh. Well, at least it's found. I'm sorry.
Bonus points.
It's not right to accuse without proof.
Exactly.
It's
you should
just...
feel bad.
I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens.
Bye-bye, Sarah.
Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
It was a foolish mistake, Lady Marjorie. We shouldn't have disobeyed you.
At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect
bitch.
in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party.
Bullshit.
You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Mira, please. I can't go back to Highgarden.
This is so cruel.
You promised me you'd take the blame for this.
Is Sarah telling the truth or not?
Peace out, Sarah.
Sneaking me into the party was Sarah's idea. Liar! Lady Marjorie, please!
Let her speak.
She forced me to come with her. Mira! How could you? I trusted you! And you betrayed me! You brought this on yourself, Sarah. I told you what would happen if we disobeyed Lady Marjorie.
But it was you who disobeyed her! You deceitful, treacherous... One day, all of this will catch up to you, Mira. You'll end up with a knife in your back or your head on a spike. And when that day comes, I'll pray to the Seven for your soul.
That's enough, Sarah. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said enough. Get out of my sight before you make things worse.
I am legitimately scared now, honestly. Fuck.
Oh, such a sweet girl when she came to us. Why would she lie to me like that?
I know. Some people,
Why would she betray my trust? Perhaps I did something to turn her against me.
Fuck it, we're
She
telling
lied
everything
about
about
name,
her.
About who she was. Her whole life is dishonest. The only wonder is that we didn't see it sooner.
Oh, I suppose you're right. For all the trouble you've brought, I'm glad you came to me. I think of you as more than just my handmaiden.
Ooh, I didn't know you rolled this way, girl.
You're a friend. An ally, even.
You've always been so kind to me. I think of you as a sister.
And you'll always have a sister's love from me.
Thank you, Lady Marjorie.
I have to distance myself from you for a time.
What? Why?
There are rumors circulating. Stupid lies about you and a murdered Lannister guard.
What?
But stupid lies can be dangerous. I can't be associated with this, or with you, until you put it to rest.
Don't worry.
I hope you understand. When I'm queen, I can help you again. Maybe we can help each other. Until then, be careful, Mira. And goodbye.
At least we're not kicked out. And she still thinks positively about us. Sarah, on the other hand, feel a little bit bad. But it had to be done.